All right, taking a look at Spell on the daily, we have something pretty interesting forming here. If we take a look at the RSI, we actually have some bullish RSI divergence playing out. Here, if I draw a trend line, you can see that we had a higher low. So this previous low back here was at 19, this one is at 22. But you could see that the lows on the price action got lower. So this is called bullish RSI divergence. Usually this means that there's going to be a trend reversal soon. So just had to see what plays out here. I'm not too ecstatic about us bottoming out between fib levels here, but there is potential that this fib is incorrect or I need to draw from somewhere else. If we turn on the EMA ribbon here as well as the Ichimoku cloud on the daily, you can see we've been testing it quite a bit throughout this move back here, but not so much over here. Now the EMA ribbon is very wide here, which is concerning. If we do manage to move up into this, we'll likely find some pretty strong resistance. Now, if this is bullish, especially if Bitcoin finds a bottom and starts pulling some of the alts with it to the upside, we could come up into the EMA ribbon and trade sideways like this, kind of chipping away at it and eventually break it to the upside. After that, we'll really have to start battling the Ichimoku cloud as well, so that way we can break above it and start using it as support and potentially start a new bull run here. It is worth to mention that the Ichimoku cloud is relatively thin here, say compared to back here. We get onto the 4-hourly chart, you can see we had somewhat of a consolidation move here. We did get rejected by the Ichimoku cloud a couple times throughout this move, but ultimately we did stay below the EMA ribbon here and we never turned it green. Now this isn't necessarily a bad thing. You can see we have been testing the red EMA ribbon quite a bit throughout this move to the downside, which is a good sign. And you can see we almost attempted to break above it right here with this wick. Ichimoku cloud is relatively thin ahead of us, so it's really not that much of a concern at the moment. Go down to the hourly chart, you can actually see that we have been battling the EMA ribbon, the 200 EMA, and the Ichimoku cloud throughout this range, which is a good sign. Again, the more often we test zones of support or resistance, the more likely we are to break them to the upside. Another thing to mention is in the next 15 minutes, if this daily candle does close above this red one in terms of the candle body, that'll be a bullish engulfing candlestick, and usually these mean that we're going to have a move to the upside. Now, this doesn't always mean that we're going to start a new uptrend. As you can see back here, we did have a move to the upside, but ultimately we did trend lower. So to sum things up here, if this isn't the bottom, it's probably going to be around the 3618 here, just sitting around 0005. If we do manage to find somewhat of a bottom here, especially with the bullish RSI divergence on the daily chart, as well as the potential bullish engulfing candle here, then our next stop is going to be this previous low. I would expect some resistance here. Now, whether this sends us back down to the 3618, we'll just have to see. But if Bitcoin does manage to find a bottom and start dragging some of the alts with it, we could probably pretty easily break above this 2618, especially considering how long we've been moving down. But at that point, we'll also be battling quite a large EMA ribbon here. If we take a price range from the bottom to the top here, you can see it's almost 70%, so quite a large area. But again, if Bitcoin starts rallying, it could just blow through this to the upside, use it as support, and then we can start tackling this Ichimoku cloud. So really, if we do break above this 2618, the next stop will likely be around the 1618, just according to the fibs. This is also where the upper band of the EMA ribbon is currently, and the 1618 is sitting around 002. So this is all I have for Spell today. If you enjoyed this video, go hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so. If you'd like to join the Discord, I'll post the link to it in the description below. As always, this is not financial advice, and I'll see you in the next one.